Hey everybody, what's going on? How's our feuding experience so far? I am not an hour late. I am 32 minutes late. Sending love from Seattle. Right on, brother. What's in Seattle? Other than some rain and the vestiges of grunge rock sub pop label. Did I see the leak of the Little Nas X skin coming into the game? Everyone has tier 6 medals? Alright, we'll adjust as necessary. Superfan, you are always way out in left field, man. I love it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Alright, so what are we doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing. You know, ain't top dogging nothing. Who else did I not say hey to? Sorry about the ads, too cool. What up? It's Envy. What up, Envy? Ethan Hip, Ryan Cajun? I would go live when the next game gets interesting. Hey man, picture in picture has been technology since like 98. Let's get some picture in picture going. Do you what? Turn the mic up. I cannot turn the mic up, but I can do this. How's that? Is that better? We better now? Mic check. 1 2 1 2. How we living? Put the mic in my mouth. Man, nah. I don't think I can, man. I got a blue snowball. That sucker is not, that's not going in there. It's large. Large. Jackie hitting hard. Man, I'm gonna run so small I ain't gonna even see any Jackies. Yeah, blue balls. It's the latest technology in ASMR podcasting. That's that new. You don't know nothing about it. Check me out with the AJ Styles gear, though. What you know about that? All right, what do we got going on here? Oh, you pulled her 6-star bronze today. How convenient. His meat's frozen? Obviously, he doesn't work at a Wendy's. Their meat is fresh, never frozen. Improves your skills and such when it comes to this game. Good. That's a little bit of the point. That's most of the point, really. Just trying to help out. I am nowhere close to the best, though. There are far, far better people to show you exactly how to be beasts. It is time to ping Theo. I do think you work there, Drama. I absolutely think King Drama actually works for Scopely. He's like an advanced playtester or something, long-term playtester. Where's my button? There's my button. Bam. Sixes. We got it. We in there. We in there, fam. That'll work. Got stuck in a McDonald's freezer. Oh, this is gonna make me mad, isn't it? It's gonna make me mad, isn't it? It's in use, isn't it? Oh, good lord. Super fan, you're a trip, bro. Ooh, okay, yeah. We're trying something new. This is royalty-free music, so YouTube doesn't yell at me. YouTube got real mad during the last during my last stream. New Zealand. Do you know Britt and Jermaine? They're my favorites. The AJ and Big Justice? No clue. Alright, that should do. Do I need... Nope, I sure don't. Okay, sweet. It's been a fun feud. Right on, man. I'm kind of excited to get into it. Only kind of, though. Let's try. I'm not confident in my indie at all. I don't have the gear. I don't think my Lita build is actually going to be that good. It's stupid. It is for sure stupid. I'm not sure if it's going to be good. Can I even run Lita with... per feud? I saw somebody talking about a 50 million damage setup with Tech Lita. Which, if that's true, that's kind of legitimately bonkers. Evidently 50 million. I'm not sure if I take it with a grain of salt. Look at that. Coming in clutch. Not really. I don't have much time for any other games. Failing in the game of life. How about that one? Pretty good at that. It's a hard game. I'm not sure if very many people win at all. What faction am I in? I'm in cream of the crop. Beanie. Hello. That's fun. What's happening here? I'm in cream of the crop. Top 30 faction that nobody's ever heard of. We like it that way. Oh, yeah. You'll see us on the leaderboards every once in a while. And yeah, we're all right. I like to think we're pretty decent. All right. Russ, save me from. We do have a steam pot. That is absolutely true. All right. So 4 and 6, that's 7. I don't have that. So I actually need the move charge. So that's what we need to do. Yeah, that actually may be the case. Too cool. What am I looking for here? I think it's just Pyro Princess plates. All I need, right? Sunk your battleship. D7. Oh, this is about to make me mad, isn't it? Probably should have done this before I started, huh? Yep. Yep. Awesome. Yes, Ethan. I'm supposed to have my trainers and coaches set before feud. You're right. I'm running a little bit behind today. I actually haven't been, just haven't had enough free time to get prepped and set up the way I want to lately. Hey, Outlaw, what's going on? What up, Caden? What's my faction? Cream of the crop. Don't call it a comeback. I've been there for years. Blue move? Who's talking about blue move? I'm trying to hit just 2 red moves and go. Is there a reason I need to hit the blue move? Yeah, screw that. I'm just trying to go click, 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 bang. All right. Hold, please. Kids, turn your heads. Yep, both steps equipped. Are there no tunes coming through? They were giving me a serious problem the last time, so I had to go to royalty free. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like it. No music piping? That's lame. Whoa. All right, Cajun hears it. That's good. That means something's working right. Hey, what's up, Xandil? SmackDown commentary? Oh, you at the show? There's a SmackDown taping tonight, right? That's what I heard. The show's in your living room. All right. You know what? That's also fair. All right. I think she's set. Lita's set. Asuka's set. Liv's set. What belt did I have on her? That one. I think I'm just going to have to run that. And then we're just going... Do I have a spare Rumble? Of course not. Why would I have one of those? $62, $42, $42, $53. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's try not to piss off old J-Bone. He's usually pretty quick. Very often when I get into feuds, the first feud of the night is usually tragic. It's a good start, though. And now for the dumbest Lita build of all time. My interview got shut down when I slandered Brutus Creed. I, I, I didn't hear anything about that. Who was threatening to shut me down, Envy? We gotta take care of that. We gotta nip it in the bud. I redeemed myself. Thank you very much. He is useful against acros. The connection died immediately. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. No more Brutus Creed slanders allowed. You know, I am kind of thinking about making emotes. Maybe I make a Brutus Creed emote for the tier 3 subs. In all fairness, Ryan, J-Bone's a much better player than he is typer. Oh, I've got Feuds emotes coming. They're already uploaded in the Twitch, waiting on manual review, probably because it's Feuds. I have a feeling Twitch doesn't really know what to do with that. I also thought against a We Max shit emote. Figured that might be too much. What type of video you doing, Indy? Is it just a couple of battles? Or is it a Flash Food video with Brutus Creed? You make me that video and get me the link as fast as you possibly can. Ryan, I will say, anytime I do bring up Cream of the Crop, it really is like, who? Oh, you should use this live build. This live build's much better. It's much better than the old live build. Envy, do you have like weird and unique cards for each one of them, or are you just like going to record like very specific decent battles that happen? What's the theme? Tell me about it. I'm curious. Yeah, no, seriously, it really is. We are under the radar. Double-edged sword. Recruiting gets difficult. Hey, I'm from Cream of the Crop. Who? You know, top 30 faction. Who? Valid point, sir. I see your concern. Don't think that could have gone any worse. Yikes. There we go. That's better. Are you running top lane Gender and middle lane Brutus at the same time? Oh, you know what? You know what? That is a brilliant idea, Ryan. Actually, where's my pencil? That's dope. So, I should probably fill up the channel with nothing but Macho Man sound bites and different ways to trigger them. I really want the one where it's, I forget what angle it's in, but it is Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior teamed up together, and they have a promo where it's probably the most unhinged shit I have ever heard the Warrior say. Like, don't eat, don't sleep, skeletons in the ground, warrior nonsense. It's hilarious, dude. It is so good. Xandal, they're in like Mega Powers colors though. They're in the yellow and red, which I always thought was kind of strange too. I'll have to find it. I've just seen like it's just a 15-second clip. The Warrior never made sense. That's why he's one of my favorites. Ultimate Madness sounds right. I thought that was Doink. Because didn't that absolutely happen to Doink? Or they just fired Doink? Who was the original Doink? Matt Bourne? I think it was Matt Bourne. I'll have to find it. Maybe if I get caught up in Feud and I have to wait 15 minutes, I'll find that clip and we'll play it. I know Matt Bourne, like, I know they've replaced Matt Bourne for sure. Because I think there were like 3 different Doinks. But I'm not sure if he died in the role or if they just fired him and then he went on and did some stuff and then passed away at a very young age. Oh, remember when I said that the first feud is always really rough? I knew this was too easy. Bull Nakano is going to slow me down. This is going to be a 5-minute match. Okay, no, it's not. All right, sweet. Yeah, Savage is goated. He really was one of the best. Are there wrestlers? Yo, what up, Godfather? Yeah, I was about to say that, Ryan. He doesn't get the notoriety the others do. Usually, when you talk about the Rushmore, it's like Taker, Stone Colds, Rocks, HBKs, stuff like that. But you know, Savage may have been slightly overshadowed by Hogan and maybe even slightly Warrior from the WWE of that time. But man, he was so good. Yeah, for sure, Flair. Flair was also really good, though. You too, Godfather. I hope your feud experience is a smooth and easy one. Sting's on the B Rushmore for sure. Well, here's a question. If Sting went to the WWE much, much earlier in his career, say 91, 93, well, I guess that wipes out the whole crow angle, doesn't it? So that answers my question. If he went to the WWE earlier, would he be held in higher regard? And probably not. If he didn't get to play the crow for so long, yeah, he doesn't even get on the B Rushmore Hall of accolades. I think this will work. You know what? The chill hop royalty free music's kind of working for me. I don't hate it. It's clearly not the most optimal, but it ain't terrible. How did the Yanks lose to the Rockies? Real question. Like, what happened there? The Yanks AAA team is better than the Rockies this year. They just suck. Yeah, well. It is a strategy. Let's see how it plays out for him, Cotton. By the way, what's up, 7G? How you doing this evening? Yeah. That's generally how baseball works, B Money. You're right. Sometimes the intricacies of sports ball escapes me. By the way, B Money, if you checked out, I sent you a code for Isaac Yankum DDS. How's he doing? I think triple blue is probably his best moveset. Tricolor one click. You know what? What was Isaac Yankum's finisher? I don't remember at all. Like on his back getting pinned. All right, that's fair. I guess it ends the match one way or the other. Like every good finisher. Probably pretty protected too. All right. While I have a little bit of time, Russ has brought up this 6 million thing for a coin. I don't know what the coin does. Is this the coin? That's a medallion. Is that the 6 million? No. Ooh, that is certainly not the 6 million. Oh, it's here. Oh, yikes. Okay. That'll be a little bit of a grind. All right. Is that for this store here? What's in this store? Anything good? Get 2 items. Man, I cannot wait to get another Heart of Jade. And 300 shards of solo. Do you get Shobo Naka this weekend? Caden, how long are you working tonight, brother? Oh, work tomorrow for the second feud and 4th. Yeah. Actually, I just thought about it. There's no way I'm going to be able to get 6 million on the second feud. Oh, I took the... You know what? I can make this work. would be my guess. Still need more? I bet they sell them. Like, I bet they either straight up sell them or, like, the last day they do some weird, greedy, scopely stuff. No, I meant like a last day, final feud kind of 1 day deal. I need you out of my lineup, please. Like the $200 deal, you get 2 megas and a 7 and 15 of those tokens. But it's only in the $200 deal. It is grossly overpriced. I think Regal is starting to very slowly. I don't have him, so I can't speak from any sort of authority here. Um, but I think he just might be too slow nowadays, from what I understand. Still hits for an absolutely metric ton, though. Although a metric ton is slightly heavier than an imperial ton. According to the scientists. Yeah, Kate, I'm on both. What up, Kate? How's your feuds going, brother? Turn one is too slow. It's not the fact that he's turn one. From what I understand, again, I don't have him, so I don't know. What up, Eagles? Yeah, Eagles. That's what I was trying to say. Is from what I understand, is his first turn takes a while. Kind of like the trick live thing of throwing down the countdowns, and then making a 6 match, and then the countdowns again, and then you got to hit the 2 buff moves on either end of it. I'll never do the auto roster. Nah, man. This game is out to get you. Well, this is cool. We like this. This is fun. You're the one who had to jump in with me. Don't be coming at me. You jumped in on me. You're taking all the risk here. Oh, come on. And it killed. Yeah. Good job, game. Other than Russ, who's pulled Jackie? I'm sure there's a handful of lucky so-and-sos around here. Six-star gold already. Were they full stars or were they hollow stars? Nah, all good. All good. Still, 6-star gold event card. Night one is it's pretty gnarly. Somebody's got a little bit of lady luck on their side. I did 1-7 and I didn't even see a shard of her. And I was like, you know what? That's somebody telling me something. Well, an 8, technically. I got nothing. Booty cheeks. Shouldn't have a weird reversal I need to know about, does she? Nope. Okay. I am so irritated. I can't remember the last time the top line 7 break actually cascaded on me like that. That is super annoying. Yeah, usually she runs a lot smoother than that. Look, I won a battle in faster than 2 minutes. Look at me go. I really do like this unblockable damage. It's like 27 million before all the gems go pop. It's super nice. Abby's so good. Hey, what's going on, friend? How's your feud experience been? Don't look at the timer on my screen. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about your feud experience. Oh, it's Yoji. What's going on? What up, Yoji? Yeah, Trick Becky is really good against tech. You're absolutely right. There's some people who've got her dimed out so much you can one click Trick Becky against attack. That's bonkers. You got to check out my video of my totally. It's a weak lineup. J-Bone, nobody asked you, man. Don't forget, I'm still a little tiny roster guy. That's a slower feuder than Ethan. Like, I got some issues here. Appreciate the follow, Boner. Yeah, man, walks in here like he owns the place. Dug it on my roster. Now, 17-minute feud. Somebody take me out to pasture. Old Yeller my ass. Good lord. I will say, J-Bone, that is the two fastest texts I've ever seen you do. There's only like a minute and a half between the two of them. Oh, Yoji, I was totally kidding, man. It is an absolutely ridiculous build that costs you invest way too many resources into it. And unless you have the middle line bonus, you still have to use a prop. Like it's a dumb build. It did turn 1 me all of my fights, but it's a dumb build. Are you sure the wife's just not typing for you? What do I usually run on her? That's the one. She's hold her hand slower. That's terrible. Terrible. Yeah, truth hurts. I get it. Really? Yeah. Yeah, the peanut gallery has been on Twitch from the beginning. So I still have my setup for her. What do you mean you won't miss Merrick's, Cajun? Hey, Yoji, what's up? That's a hard setup to cascade with. Well, I mean, I just cascaded with Tech Charlotte, of all people. Is this going to wipe me out? Yep, it sure is. All right. So I've got my 1, 2, 3. All right. All my feud promoters ready to rock. All of my CSS are done because I don't have any of the CSS. Yeah. Now it's time to cruise. We gonna cruise. Yeah, save. Where's my save button? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You nerds. Where's the... I do have Lyra now. You're right. She's only 5-star gold because I have 0, and I mean 0 defensive acro tokens or shards. So even if I wanted to use her, I couldn't. Don't leave me, Theo. Don't leave me. Yeah. I got my boy. You're my boy, Todd. Let's go. I have so many cards that are defensive acro that I still have to work on. At the very least, Shiny Cena and Lyra. And I can't make a single move with either of them. Oh, Todd's not using any sub cards. No way. No way. You're mean, man. I guess if you own it. Oh no, Yoji, this is a safe space. You can say whatever you want. We don't have Sapphire here. She's not going to interrupt our fun. No, no, I'm good. No, we don't. I do need to go through and like actually make a blacklist because I am a little worried about having a completely uncensored chat right now. There's a handful. There's a handful I don't like. Nothing else matters. I don't know. Somebody is bound to have made like an adult blacklist. At times, Yoji, if I know that I absolutely need to do massive damage, I'll try to hit it twice. I actually started thinking to myself during that I may actually skip out on the 7x6 and just hit the pyros down at the bottom. That may be quicker for me. Naomi with gear is just ignorant. Oh, I forgot I have a rumble plate on her. Ignorant. Yeah, she's ignorant. 2 clicks and dead. D-E-D, dead. D-E-D. I don't think I've seen that emoji before. Where'd you get the little tomato guy? All right, Todd. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt here, man. What's going on? It's dope. I like the little tomato guy. Who are you? Hold up, hold up. Who are you watching? Where you got little animated tomatoes? Are you watching Stardew Valley stuff? Do you got a Harvest Moon thing? Which zombie don't you like, Hip? That's sidestepping the question, Cajun. It's not the animated emoji. It's who are you watching that has tomatoes that are animated? Yeah, Hip. I used to love Cora Jade. She takes too long nowadays, but I could get her hitting, I don't know, upwards of 100 million with a good cascade. Tell me where the ball is. Yeah, you can set up Chelsea Green to be nice, dude. For sure. Cage, if you think I'm going to let the animated tomato thing go, you are sorely mistaken. Knock on wood, I haven't been hit by a reversal so far tonight. This is only like my fourth feud, but I've always kind of been a Bengals fan, Cajun, for as long as I can remember. Yeah, the Bengals are like the LSU All Stars almost. I don't have any strong feelings about the Raiders. I don't like the Steelers. I take it back. I have an immense amount of begrudging respect for the continued success that the Steelers have had, even with putting out a trash team on the field. They always seem to figure out how to manage to win. You got to have a lot of respect for that. That being said, they all look stupid. Their jerseys are ugly, and their stadium is dumb. Yeah, reversals are tough, man. I think he did. I'm about to ping him. My score? Like for this round? Or oh, 3.5 for this round. Yoink. Yeah, 3.5 million this round. It'll go up a little bit. Maybe. Oh, per match? I don't even know. I gotta be. I'm such a terrible feuder. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I just kind of keep going. Yeah, I don't ever really keep track of how much I get per round. I probably should have slowed down and taken a look at it for you. Yeah, Cajun, I kind of agree with you there. Like once you're done with the CSSs and stuff, and like the sometimes they'll have like a 2x bonus for war score for the first like 20 million or whatever. Hey, Sip, we're just kind of cruising right along, man. How's your feud going? Oh yeah, Hip. If you're running Core J, the reversals are really going to kind of throw a wrench into the gears there. You're absolutely going to have to pick your battles. Kerrigan, what's going on, bud? How you doing, man? Sip, what do you do for a living, man? What's got you at work at midnight EST? No problem, Kurgan. I mean, I keep trying to, Kurgan, I keep trying to find you, or keep meaning to find you on Discord because I think there's another audio thing going on where there's this thing. Let me get on this feud and I'll see if I can't like share my screen and show you what I'm talking about. But it's an audio thing, a lab tech for a beverage company. That's cool. What beverage company? You don't have to answer that. Do you like test quality or are you like developing product? Anyway, Kirk, there's a thing called like noise gating or something like that. And I noticed all of your words cut off a little bit early, as if the noise gate was engaging and it would shut off the end of all of your words, even after you got all of the volume set up. Fago and Rip It. Oh my god, you're my fucking hero. That's amazing. Dude, you're Sip, you are absolutely like full spectrum. You're the Juggalos heroes and you're the military guys heroes. That's amazing. Kurgan, I'll find you. I will make a note. We'll get you up and running. By the way, is that if you see a CO on the bottom of the cans from Columbus, Ohio, I got family in Columbus. Yeah, Hip, you're not gonna get anywhere with her blue moves. Cora Jade has to be the trap sub combo gameplay. You know what would be cool? You know what would be cool? We should do a radio show. You know what I'm saying? Like Frasier, but instead of calling in with like weird 90s psychology problems, just call in and talk for 5 to 10 minutes. You have a face for radio. I say that all the time. Played that one wrong. Yeah, oh man, but yeah, like a radio show, but it's the other way around. Like, would throw your name in a hat, it'd be some sort of like, I don't know, kind of like some sort of randomizer. Everybody can throw their name in the hat if they want an opportunity to. Yep, I just screwed that all up. When I pull a name at random, we have a Discord call and I ask you one question. Have a 5-minute conversation. We can go back to a little bit of gameplay. Maybe 10-15 minutes or so. Huh. Would anybody even be interested in something like that? Do it on like Sunday nights when there's absolutely nothing happening in game. I don't know. That's It's interesting to me. Not sure if it's interesting to everybody else, but that's interesting to me. I think that could be a lot of fun. Run that by again. So essentially, just like grenades blowing up by you. So it'd be a radio call, right? As long as you had a halfway decent mic and the ability to call through Discord, right? I would set up some sort of randomizer through Twitch, and you could do like exclamation point Frazier, and whoever wins the sweepstakes or the raffle or whatever from the RNG machine, we'd have a quick Discord call, and it'd be like 5 minutes long, and I ask you a question. It could be anything, like where do you work, where do you live, what's your favorite hobby, something like that. It turns into like a 5 minute, maybe 10 minute phone call, and we go back to a little bit of gameplay and feuding or whatever, setup or WWE champions junk, and every 15 minutes we get back into a cycle of pulling a name out of a hat to have a 5 to 10 minute Discord call where it's literally just chatting with the community. And we do it on like a Sunday night where there's nothing happening in game anyway, so it's not going to interfere with anybody's feuding or anything like that. I figure most people's Sunday nights are chill anyway. That's an interesting idea to me. It's not as structured as like an interview, right? Or not as like long term as like a guest streamer or co-host or anything like that. Just a quick in and out, 5 minutes. I really want to use... Can I run you? I think I can do it. Let's do it. Sorry, Charlotte, we don't like you anymore. Liv's our new tech now. Hot 10 minutes of Flash Feud action. A trash win from Tech Lita. How is your Tech Lita doing? What was the big hit? Look at, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Pixar didn't happen at me. What if that actually turns into a thing? What if hashtag make Slim official turns into a thing? That would be bonkers, dude. You gonna make it a thing? You are out and about in the community, I will say that. You know what? I haven't seen Cubes. I wonder if Cubes is asleep right now. I bet he is. He usually stops by just to say hey. Sorry, B Money. I saw your name and I was like, I wonder what Cubes is doing. I'll take it back. Knowing Cubes, he is probably 127 million more score by now. That dude's a monster. Such a good player. Not saying everybody else here isn't a good player. Just Mr. Cubes is a very particular player in the community. Super smart too. So my emulator hates Charlotte, I think. Is what I've discovered. Yeah, he really is. Oh, speaking of which, hold on, I need to make a note. Where's my pencil? B Money, are you feuding? If you are feuding, don't do anything. If you're not feuding, you should drop the links into the Discord, or drop the link to the Discords in here with a little liner of what each one of them are. The stip Discord, the screenshot Discord, and the Grand Slam Guru Discords. What up, Steven Rando? How you doing, bud? How's your Flash Feuds going?
I have designed this speaker to amplify my thoughts so people will quit asking me for sandwiches. That should work, right? I don't know what you're talking about, Space Ghost. Go ahead, my show is...
Suck. I'm sorry to hear that, man. What's making them such a bad experience tonight? Okay. If I finish before you, I'll drop the links to the Discords in here.
You sure I didn't harness the power of the sun?
No, it's definitely sticks. Beating with sticks.
All right, go get 'em.
Lost to Canada, Trish. What's her reversal? Does she have one? Reverse subs. Yeah, yuck.
How's it going, man? Ow.
I get sub reversal. I really do. Because it's so easy to put somebody in kind of into a sub loop. Especially with the invention of, I know this is years. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sitting here talking about reversals and I just got.
Welcome to the program.
I'm sorry. I thought the show was over.
It started?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gotta have my own scouting report out, evidently. Shoot. What did Indy hit me with it? She's a multiply reversal, right? Man. That tricky little minx. Why am I going to the Disciple Tour? I do have the multiply plate on. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I mean, it makes sense that the multiply plate would trigger it, but... Are you... Oh. Lame. So you can swipe? Is that what it is? Or I guess hit a finisher, right? Do you think we get power creep in the game to the point of like a pyro or a snowfall multiply plate? That's too strong, right? I need to check and see. Maybe that's one of the next mechanics I dig into is how to sidestep reversals like that. Although I think Zorro already did that. I'll have to check. Maybe I'll do it anyway just because it'll make me better. Sit and beat my head against the wall trying to figure out reversal mechanics. Sounds like a great time. Yeah, exactly, Envy. That's part of it. Just putting it, like forcing myself to learn the ins and outs of it would mean that I would actually know how to do it when it comes to my actual gameplay. Oh, hold on. All right, I'm back. But yeah, like forcing myself to learn how to do it would help me with my own gameplay. And then I think a lot of people, if they could like see it and hear it, probably learn. It would catch some people who are either auditory or visual learners, and it would help them as well. And then actually put it out there into the world, right? Like, how many people actually know that in a scenario where a plate triggers a reversal, if you do something else that will pin, that's awesome. We're going to do this here. Oh, I can't do it in this screen. How do I do it? Hold, please. So I think I got it pinned. Ethan, what are we doing, buddy? Oh, it's only 17 minutes. Do you think? The What do you mean by the cooldown? I don't think I've ever even heard of the cooldown. Like you can figure out a way to just completely sidestep them, or Oh, I know what you're talking about. You know what? That is a valid question. What do those things do? How would you test it? Oh, I know how you'd test it. You take some 1MP jokers against it. Huh, okay. What's up, Jamie? How you doing, bud? Good to see you too, man. Jamie, how's your feud experience going? Yeah, I do remember that. Did you pull Austin? You pulled Jacqueline? Look at you, brother. Nice, dude. Congrats. I heard she is just hella decent, to put it lightly. Yo, Hibby, you're gonna pull her too? Wait, Caden, you got her? Caden, when are you coming back, man? You don't have to answer in public. You can answer in private. That's fine. Just when you coming back. That's cool, man. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome. I have a feeling it's going to be a while before I pull Jacqueline. I always have a problem with the 5,000 shard recruits. They usually take me a little while to pull. I'm just assuming you're going to do it, Andy. You're going to get there. Jamie, yeah, I think you're right. Steiner is absolutely a trainer, but I haven't done any research into Jacqueline, but just like absolutely cursory first time glance, looks like she's going to be the top lady tech. Tech. All right, so now that I'm not feuding, the YouTube playlist that I pinned is from my boy Mr. Cubes. He sometimes shows up in this stream. And he's been working real hard with B Money on a Discord server where it's just screenshot builds and sometimes like really fast, like 15-20 seconds. You go ahead and tell her that, Envy. I ain't scared. Tell her that I live in California. California. Um, but B Money and Cubes have been working real hard on like these 15, 20-second, very short videos that you can go to this Discord server and just reference. Right on, Hip. Get some good sleep. I hope chemo tomorrow goes well, man. Anyway, it's an awesome server. You guys should join it. And then the other server that everybody should join is kind of a two-parter. It's called Grand Slam Gurus, and it is a server where it's the whole thing is designed around it's designed around helping people get better at the game. And then some of us go way out in left field and test some really wonky setups and you know, some really in-depth mechanics. And there's others in there just asking questions, trying to figure out how to get better. It is a really cool server, no judgment. There are some absolute top players in there. I'm not one of those players, but there's some absolute top players in there, and there's some guys who are just there trying to figure out how to get better. It is really cool. Cube spearheads the thing. I'm there. I'll help out whenever I can. There's a couple of well-known people in the community in there. I'll put it that way. If that sounds like anything that you're interested in, click that link. Join us at the Grand Slam Gurus Discord. Yeah, let's just try to get better at the game all the way around. And then Jamie bleeds and puts out leech gems that turn 3 rows green. One of those moves increase your green gem damage 100. Yeah, like she just looks gnarly. Hip again, brother. Sleep well. I hope everything goes smooth tomorrow morning. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, B Money's in the Guru server. Don't sleep on B Money. B Money knows exactly what the hell he's doing. Sip's got her too. Man, everybody's got Jacqueline. What the? I'm about to make a bad decision because I'm jealous of everybody. The newest Liv Morgan is a one-trick pony. I like her a lot, but she does like one thing. She does it well, but she does one thing. I don't know anything about Jacqueline though, so like don't look to me as any sort of voice of authority or anything ridiculous like that. You got poked in the eye by a sharp stick? Oh no. Why did you do that? Do I have a white whale in the game? Like somebody that I just can't get that I've been chasing forever? Probably is the answer. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, it's Leonardo. And Howdy. Yeah, B Money, that's kind of the deal, is you've got to go either the Merrick's way, or I run triple yellow with a Piper in the May plate. Um, it's slower, obviously. It's nowhere near as um, feud speediness. It's the same concept. It gets the job done. But yeah, Jamie, it's Leonardo and it's Uncle Howdy. Those are the two cards that I need more than any other card in the game. You could give me the best feuder right now. You could give me the best showdown card. You can give me the best overall well-rounded card. You can give me a card that does 300 million damage with one click, and I would still trade it for either Leonardo or Howdy in a heartbeat. They'll come back, Caden. They'll come back. I think they've indicated to the official CCs that the Turtles weren't a one and done kind of thing. So we'll see them again. Jamie, of these guys, like, I'm not super mad. I don't have any of these guys. I really want Ron. No, Ghostbusters are gone. I'm pretty sure they ain't coming back. I have a feeling like uh I have a feeling like the next turtle event will be the last turtle event, so I'll probably have to go hard because if I don't get Leo, I quit. That's that's it. If I don't get Leo, I quit, or somebody better than Leo. Oh, here you go, Jamie. Here's my other one, Mellow. Mellow and Nod Rock. Both of these piss me off that I don't have them. I can't stand it. I need both of these guys. Like, need them. I need them. Absolutely right, Kurgan. Ghostbusters are gone now. Turkey is on the list. Really wish I had Turkey. Yeah, I don't have King Woods either. If Bleed comes back in a serious way, I will probably add King Woods to my I can't believe I don't have him yet list. Right on, Steven Randall. That's awesome. Bondicano doing work. I need to work her up. Other than like promoters, obviously I need promoters. There he is, right there. 0 of 3,000 shards. Makes me mad. Hey, he looks cool. Look how cool he looks. His stupid little swords. Stupid little shell on his back. His stupid little sunglasses. I'm not salty. You're salty. But Jamie, I'm assuming you caught the theme. I'm not so much interested. Like, I could probably go without having OTC. I don't need OTC. It's fine. Would I like to have him? Of course. I don't have Regal. I'd love to have Regal, but if I don't ever get Regal, it's fine. I'll figure it out. Would absolutely love to have Mommy on top. Showboat Rhea. But if I don't get her, it's okay. But the trainers that I don't have that makes really good cards even better, like Mellow and Leo and Howdy and Nod Rock, it burns me up that I don't have. Like, I can't run Zombie Chelsea the way that I can't set up Zombie Chelsea the way that you have to set up Zombie Chelsea in order to make her hit hard. I don't have the tools for it. It pisses me off, man. It sucks. I don't like it. Somebody dinged at me. Who dinged at me? Oh, he is. Okay. It's not even necessarily got to catch them all. It's just there are certain cards that make so many other cards better. And those are the ones that I want. I want the cards that make other cards better. And not having, like, for instance, Mellow is a huge problem. Because double MP trainers are so essential for so many different cards. Like, you have, Brawn Breaker is one that you really need. And Roxanne is one that you really need too. I mean, yeah, I know props exist. Oh, you use Mellow on anybody who you need 8 or more purple MP or 8 or more black MP to start, right? Especially if it's a 2-color build. Like, here you go. Heavy Metal Rhea Ripley. I have to run it double MP. So both my trainer slots are wiped out instantly. I have to run it double MP with Santa in order to get this to hit. That's fair. And I guess if I'm really looking at it like holistically, I'm doing just fine. But it doesn't stop me from wanting it. I just want the option to be able to run these cards. And sometimes right now I don't even have the option. Oh, hell yeah. 20 shards, the best there ever will be. Killing the game. Alright, 1 or 2 more feuds. I'll get that coin. A 1 pull on you? Man, you're going to turn this into a thing, aren't you? Alright, hang tight. I appreciate the 300 bits, by the way, Jamie. We'll do the thing, man. We'll do it. Here you go. Let's do it. Big money, no whammy. One time for Jamie. One time for Jamie. What's in here? I'm just waiting for a character to heal anyway. So like, what do we got? Jacqueline's a featured all the way through. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jamie. That's tough, man. You okay? Or not okay? That's the wrong phrase. Are you working? Are you? Do you have a support system where you're working through it in a healthy way? Right on, dude. That's good to hear. That's real good to hear. I mean, not good to hear that you're missing, but good that you got people around you that's going to help you out. Well, hell yeah, man. One time for Jamie. Let's go. Big money, no whammy. You know what? Super not mad at that at all. Super not mad. We're just sitting here talking about how much I want him. I appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much, dude. $50 shards closer. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. And I'm healed up, ready to go. Alright, so here's the plan, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep going until I get this right here. Once I get this, we're going to wind down for the evening. I figured it'd take me about 2 feuds. I gotta be honest, I probably should do the club coin thing. It really is a good value. Well, it's a good value to some. I'll put it that way. Yeah, man. Let's do the thing. Big nut. Dude, that is actually really cool. being in a video game band? What is it? The world is square art? Envy, you say some pretty unhinged shit. I could do it from time to time. It's an equal opportunity unhinged. The world is square. That is cool, man. Does he have anything recorded online? So since I got in trouble with using real music in the streams, I actually thought about going to video game music. Like specifically Square Enix, Final Fantasy kind of stuff and big epic RPG stuff. I love, one of my favorite little pieces of music in the world is the opening arpeggiated sequence to the very first Final Fantasy game, which is, that's the game that kind of hooked me into RPGs in the first place. I remember I was like 6 or 7 years old, and I went to the local video store when you could still rent video games for the Nintendo. Get off my lawn. And I remember seeing, the box for Final Fantasy was this black box, the red Final Fantasy script, and then like this little world in the very center of it. Then you pop it in and you start playing, and then you get to like the first little checkpoint, and you get the iconic I'm sure you know exactly what piece of music I'm talking about. That's still one of my favorite pieces of music of all time. That's cool, dude. I'm glad you have those too. Doing a podcast on terrible video game movies, you got a whole lot of material to work from. Like a whole lot of material to work from. You could probably get 50 episodes deep without even touching Super Mario Brothers. Not the animated one, the Dustin Hoffman is Lex Luger Bowser one. At least I think it was Dustin Hoffman. Dennis Hopper, there you go. Well, Jamie, the reason I actually didn't go with video game music yet, at least, is not only did the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, Captain Lou Albano was fucking Super Mario. So, of all the TV shows that need a remake, Captain N the Game Master needs a remake. Regular kid falls into the Nintendo universe with a light gun. I guess they haven't had a light gun for 20 years now. People wouldn't catch the reference, but... Kerrigan, you made it. I'm 43, Jamie. Turned 43 in January. Yeah, we're from the same time period. Yeah, the Power Glove and what was the Super Mario Brothers 3 movie? The Wizard? Is that what it was? Kurgan's an old man. Envy's going to chime in. He's going to be like 63. The hippest 63-year-old that's, you know, on the face, at least in the stream. 40-year-old midlife crisis men raised up. Never got over playing video games. The disrespect. The disrespect. Steven Randall, the youngin', be 30. Happy early 30th, Steven Randall. Demographic. So I am working on I mean, Ethan hasn't lost yet. I mean, he's taking down the big boys so far. Who's Ethan running with? Let's blow Ethan's spot up. Nah, I ain't mad at any of that. I ain't mad at any of that. That'll work. So I am working on, like I said, I was working on subscriber emotes, which I guess is a thing. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but I've been working on them. And here, let's take a look at some of them. If I can find them. So this one is this is kind of an inside joke with the faction. With the Feuds. Right there. Get your hype cups back. Those are cool. Those are Godflow, right? I'm pretty sure those are from Godflow. They are dope. I like them a lot. So, if you guys have ever seen Letterkenny, somehow Feuds turned into cream of the crops, like, thing, right? We're always like, you know, everything we do is Feuds boys. So, I figured a Feuds emote was absolutely worth it. And then I made this one because I feel like I say hold please all the time. Hold please. Well, I think that's pretty decent. And then I'm not gonna lie, I made one just to kind of like. It doesn't really mean anything, but I think if it shows up in other Twitch chats, it could be the unofficial hashtag make slim official emote. Just the wrestling ring and the calculator. You know what I'm saying? And then Chat GPT just threw this one in. And I kind of like it. I don't know what it means. I don't think I've ever used the phrase all in, like in any meaningful way. The calculator has two equals buttons, a plus button, and a division button. Like they don't make no damn sense. But it looks cool. It's got like the little glowy green background to it. I don't know. That's all I've come up with so far. Let me rephrase that. That's all Chat GPT has come up with so far that I like. You know what? That's fair, Southside. I had to know, man. I felt like it was an inside joke, and it was. I try to listen to as many of the podcasts as I can, but I gotta admit, I haven't gone very far back. I mean, literally, right? You guys really do have something good going on with that, though. It really is like a really cool collection of personalities you guys have going on. It is always an entertaining listen. Ethan, you're killing me, Smalls. You know what? And I think that's part of why it works out so well. Envy is it is it does really seem like everybody in the round table really does like getting together every 2 weeks and just bullshitting about the game. And uh, it's cool, man. I really like it. Maybe shows a little bit of unhealthy relationship that we have with a game, to be honest. But let's just ignore that. Talk about '90s cartoons some more. Yo, Bad Dudes was one of my favorite arcade games, Jamie. For sure. And really, I think just in general, uh, in general, this game does seem to tend a little bit older.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, this is, excuse me.
Are you bad enough to rescue the president? Ethan, are you still out there? Can you handle the rest of Big Nut? I always wanted a power glove, man. I always wanted one.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day,
It doesn't matter that it was a piece of junk.
don't plan it, don't wait for it.
It doesn't matter that it didn't work. It was the power glove.
You sure the men's store?
Again, I was a child when
2 cups?
the Wizard came out, and you know the hype movie for Super Mario 3. As a kid, I was not aware enough to understand that that was just a commercial. It was an hour and a half long commercial for Mario 3. The Power Pad was the thing that you put on the ground and you played like the Nintendo Olympics game, right? Track and field. It was track and field. Yeah, it was Fred Savage. The kid who knew the kid who knew to press down on the white square in the middle of the level to get to the first warp whistle. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Because that was obvious. Obvious. Yo, this is the only white square in the sky. You press it down on it and you go behind everything and you can skip the game. Of course you could do that. Yeah, the power pad was dope. All right, Ethan. You're sitting there not doing anything, buddy. I'm sorry. Gotta fly, gotta fight, gotta crow. Bangarang. Oh yeah, man, it blew my mind the first time I saw it. It was kind of a genius reveal. Subscribe to a gaming magazine. Man, was Nintendo Power out by that time? I bet it was. Please, Jamie. Unless your constructive criticism is play better champions. Because I can't do that. I'm giving it all she got. She can't handle much more. Yeah, it sure was. I had a game genie. Made Mega Man a lot easier. Game in the middle, branding on the right. Let me take a look at it real quick. The reason I like the branding in the middle, and this is silly, this is going to sound so silly, is the tagline down at the bottom. Well, there's a couple reasons why I like it. All right. One, Rusty Graves made this for me. Kind of unprovoked. I don't think we were even talking about like brandings or logos. He just kind of sent it to me. He was like, "Hey, check this out." So yeah, that's kind of intentional. One, it's so everybody knows who the hell I am. And two, it is because Rusty made it for me. And I love this tagline down at the bottom, which again is Rusty. Damage calculated, match dominated. And I like having that very clear. Because it's so... It lines up so well with like the main theme of my content is, you know, I'm not the best player in the world, but I can figure out, or I have figured out some of the inner workings and details of the game, and hopefully other people can use it. Yeah, that's a good point. It does only say match dummy, doesn't it? All right, that's fair. How did Stephen Randall get the emote? That's dope. Well, that's cool. Look at that little guy. All right, you know what? Fair. Fair. We'll work on it. What up, Elroy? How you doing, bud? Oh, I got the points things running, don't I? I forgot about that. Well, that's cool. I guess Twitch is approved to that particular emote then. That's exciting. I have my own custom emote. Yay! Sorry. Sometimes the smallest things just tickle me to death. I don't know where that little guy go. Elroy, you playing good? That's good, man. Jamie. Yeah, Elray, I like women's feud much more than men's feud. I feel like I've got an extremely well-rounded, pretty decent women's lineup. Men gets a little dicey for me, but women's I usually can handle my own. I like it. Yeah, me too. Love it. I kind of wish they would do it more often than just flash feuds, to be honest. I would be fine with an absolute, like every other month, do a normal feud, the normal 20 hours, just make it women's. You're playing Trick Bliss? Or not Trick. Yeah, Trick Bliss. Mine's not high enough yet. I believe I'm token locked on her. I gotta be honest, I don't mind women's boss battle either. Yeah, I don't know where the little green guy came from, Jamie. Eagles, you're gonna have to share your um Bull Nakano setup with me. You can find me on Discord. I want to see it. But yeah, Steven Randall, I absolutely remember the women's boss battles. We had one recently where, actually, the last two, I think, Asuka Showboat absolutely dominated it. One of the first, or maybe even the first women's boss battle, I remember Hall of Fame China was a carry card with this really weird. I think it was buffed traps, buffed black gems, and you ran her. Oh, what did you do? You ran her like do X damage per trap gem move, and then her two trap gem moves. And one of her sets of traps like broke the board black. Something along those lines. Oh, I just absolutely running my mouth screwed this up. Thank God for tier 6 medals. Holy crap. Paying no kind of attention. Oh. Jamie, I have a feeling you're going to get those 900 points back. It'll be all right. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know where that little green guy came from. It was there. You and your friends are dead. Game over. I think actually, um, hang tight. I think one of the reasons why I'm not as familiar with Bull Nakano is because she's so trash on emulator, and almost all of my testing is done on emulator, Like I still play like a significant amount on my phone, but for some reason it makes a lot more sense to me to get on emulator and computer and have my desk and my pencil and paper and my calculators and spreadsheets in front of me and stuff. So when I'm testing, I have that entire setup, and Bolnicano runs like absolute shit. Striker Live? I like Striker Live. And I think You and Your Friends Are Dead is the Heath Ledger Joker or the Batman movie, right? You're running Striker Alexa? Godspeed, Elroy. Godspeed. Good luck to you. So I think Final Fantasy is You and Your Party is Dead. Yeah, Striker Alexa Bliss, that's Player Pain, right? Southside, are you Mac or PC? Friday the 13th NES. That game is impossible. Yeah, Eagles, you ain't wrong, man. As long as you're not facing somebody that also has tier 6s, it doesn't matter what you do if you have tier 6s. As long as you pin, you win. So, Envy, the emulator that I use, and Merrick's turned me onto this one, and it works out extremely well. This works much, much better than BlueStacks. For sure. Jamie, I just thought of something. Have you seen this YouTuber called Summoning Salt? Ninja Gaiden's super hard. That's what made me think of this. Right on, Elroy. Man, if it works for you, do it. I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. Really, Southside? This one is by far the best one that I've used. No, AVGN has nothing on this guy. All right, hold on. Let me find him real quick. So this guy, I found him a couple years ago, and now he's become a little bit of a celebrity. But he's this really cool dude who he's cool dude. He's a speedrunner for Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and he got into the game of like doing video essays of. Okay, Envy, that might actually be part of the problem too. Envy. I don't have the greatest laptop in the world or desktop in the world, but I went and bought like it was upgradable to up to 32 gigs of RAM, so I upgraded it all the way up to 32 gigs of RAM, and that's what's allowing me to do what I do now. My processor is still crap. Oh, good. Come on, Jamie. We ain't got to be like that. I thought we were friends. Is the new Final Destination good, Elroy? All right, Envy, that's fair. I, I might not have any advice for you then. Oh, it's all good, Jamie. I can take it. It's all good. Um, Anyway, this guy Summoning Salt, he's a speedrunner for Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and he started doing video essays of the history of world records of various video games that people speedrun. Here's the one. Here's his video essay on Ninja Gaiden, and he's got one for like Castlevania, all of the Mario's, a couple on Mario Kart, Mega Man 2, Punch Out, like all these awesome Mario 64, all these awesome old games that people speedrun. And he'll do like hour and a half long videos, like full length movies, essays of like who the people are in the scene, and who are the world record holders, and who finds the glitches. Like, it is super, super entertaining. And he's got this narrative style that just kind of works, where you'll sit and watch an hour and a half of him talk about one single video game, and you're like, all right, cool, I'm in. And then an hour and a half goes by, and you're like, wow, I kind of wish there was more of that. It's awesome. At the very least, it's fantastic to go to sleep to. Oh, Roy, I have to check it out. My son's just gotten into horror movies, so maybe Final Destination is going to be in our future, so to speak. Let's see. Anybody else I need to shout out? Like, I shout out all the Discord servers, right? I think it did. Let me double check. Here's the Discord server that B Money did not shout out, I don't think. This one is specifically for the Step Tours. And maybe we'll stay away from that one, Elroy. Yeah, this Discord is the Step Tour Discord server. And oh, I remember who I wanted to look at. I've seen this guy come across my feed a couple times, and I've been really interested in doing a deep dive. Hang on. How do I want to share your channel, friend. How do I do it? There it is. This guy is named The Vision. Steven Randall, I don't have my bot set up to do that yet. And then this guy right here, The Vision, I've run across a couple of times. He's got some really cool builds too. He's absolutely worth a check out. All right, there we go. All my notifications are gone. One day, Stephen Randall, I'll have I'll try to build this channel up to have all that cool stuff where we can figure out how long, you know, we can have followage, and you know, I'll have big lightning bolts when people subscribe, and you know, celebrations when people cheer. I think I'm going to like investigate. I think the next thing on my list is to investigate a whole bunch of like Macho Man sound bites, since I'm in cream of the crop, one of the most famous Macho Man promos of all time, and frankly, one of the most famous promos of all time. It's Bart. Nice. I found the one-click text Stacy build from Flex. That's where I saw it first. B Money. Read up. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, fucking hold on. Super Mario 3 using a keyboard? Arrow key spacebar to jump. Oh, that sounds like an absolute nightmare, dude. Good on you. And sometimes that's all it takes. You just put your mind to it. All right, so let's look at this real quick. So we like gameplay here, I'm assuming then. This is where the preferred area. Elroy, I don't have any thoughts. I don't have her. Three-year-old mega powers. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I guess it does make the most sense. If I'm not filling up... Well, so, again, like, I like having this just because... I don't know. Like I said, Rusty made it for me, and that's just the sweetest thing in the world. He didn't have to do that. None of those Champions Chat guys have ever had to do any of the cool things they've done for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I want to make sure they get their due flowers from that. But maybe if I could shift this over somehow. I think I've gotten really accustomed to having gameplay over on the right hand side, because I usually have, you know, this thing, this monstrosity sitting, you know, in the middle to the middle left. Right? Because when this is on the screen, this is the important part, right? It's not the gameplay, it's the spreadsheet. So I'm real used to having the spreadsheet kind of in the middle to the middle left. But again, that's me not understanding the differences between YouTube and where I'm sitting and controlling the situation. Oh, thanks, Steven Randall. I don't think that's considered necessarily a podcast. Well, I guess they did put it in their podcast. Whatever. It was super fun. It was very cool. Very off the cuff too. It was Lee was streaming, and I was hanging out with my kiddos, and I was tinkering around with my OBS setup and some of my own stuff. So I was watching Lee in the background, and later, Jamie. And Lee shoots me a DM, and he's like, "Hey man, you want to do this thing?" And I was like, "I guess so. Sure. Why not? Let's do it." It was a lot of fun, though. I bet I could get Chat GPT to chop this in the right way. For sure. Look, Envy, you gotta recognize, man. It wasn't intentional, dog. I didn't do that shit just to diss you. I think most people, when they're talking about Brutus, are referring to bottom lane Brutus. They don't have the wherewithal to think about middle lane Brutus. They're not ready for it. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. We'll work on the layout. We'll work on getting some Macho Man sound bites. We'll work on... I don't understand why one of those Twitch emotes went through and the other ones didn't. That makes no sense to me. Let me see if I can find that. Viewer words. Emotes. Yeah, that one just went right through and the rest are in manual review. Makes no sense. Alright. Is there anything I could do tonight? It is 1:35 and I do have to work tomorrow. I think it's because the one that went through doesn't have any words in it. And the rest of them have words. And they want to make sure the words aren't like super mega naughty words, I guess. I'll take the 500 Jacqueline shards. That seems generous. Was that what it was supposed to be? Good night. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. What was this nonsense? Oh, is this my 40 Brett shards? Yep, that's where that came from. I need 3 million for the gold chest. What's in the gold chest? Yeah, it's... Yeah, me. Yeah, I'm going to bounce for the night, I think. I think so. I think so. Yeah. Alright. Cool, guys. Well, I think we did all right. I think we did all right. As always, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It really does mean the world. The thought that people like to watch me play this video game will never not cease to amaze me. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys get a good night's sleep. I hope the chest of disappointment gives you everything that you possibly want. And until next time, talk to you later.